Have you ever wanted to understand how to face life wisely and calmly? Stoic philosophy, primarily through the work Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, offers powerful insight into how we can achieve inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. In this video, we'll explore the fundamental principles of Stoicism outlined in Meditations, and how these philosophies can be applied to everyday life. Amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life that often makes us feel trapped in a wave of change and pressure, there is a deep desire to find calm and wisdom. It is time for us to look to the past and absorb the philosophical teachings that can guide us through this mess. The philosophy of Stoicism, with enlightenment from Marcus Aurelius and his profound work, Meditations, offers a profound look at how we can change how we view the world and deal with every aspect of life. Life is short, but wisdom is eternal. How did Marcus Aurelius embrace this concept in Meditations? Stoic view of the importance of focusing on wisdom over fleeting pleasures. In his highly acclaimed work, Meditations, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius explained his concept of temporary and eternal life as wisdom. He reflected that human life is like a fleeting gust of wind, but the value of the wisdom we develop will transcend time. For him, wisdom is a treasure that never fades, while worldly pleasures give only momentary gratification. He encourages us to reflect on the meaning of life and the true purpose behind material gain. Think about it. How can you apply this view to making everyday decisions, especially in the context of a world that is so often tempted by fleeting pleasures? Let's imagine a young man named Alex who has worked hard to buy the luxury car he has always dreamed of. However, once he got it, his joy was short-lived. When the initial excitement wears off, he realizes that the vehicle only provides momentary gratification and does not give his life any deeper meaning. At the same time, he remembered Marcus Aurelius's teachings on eternal wisdom. From there, Alex began to reflect on the higher value in his life and how wisdom can guide him in making wiser decisions for his future. Remain in control of your reactions, even if you are not in control of the situation. How is this principle reflected in Stoicism? Why is it important to distinguish between the things we can control and those we cannot, from a Stoic perspective? One of the most powerful principles in Stoicism is the concept of controlling reactions to things beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius taught that we only have control over our reactions to events, not over the events themselves. He reminds us that many aspects of our lives are beyond our control, but true freedom lies in how we respond. By developing wisdom and self-control, we can achieve peace in all situations. How can you apply this concept to dealing with stress or uncertainty in your life? Let's imagine a woman named Sarah, who is taking her final exams. Even though he had prepared well, the questions that appeared on the exam were much more difficult than he expected. As anxiety creeps in, Sarah remembers the Stoic teachings about controlling our reactions to things beyond our control. He took a deep breath and reflected that all he could control was his efforts to prepare, while the outcome might be beyond his immediate control. With this view, he was able to ease his anxiety and put all the effort he had into clearing the exam in peace. Obstacles are stepping stones to inner strength. How does Marcus Aurelius illustrate the importance of obstacles in spiritual growth? How can you turn your view of obstacles into opportunities for growth, according to Stoicism? In Meditations, Aurelius embraces the view that obstacles are opportunities to hone our inner strength. He believes that through facing and overcoming obstacles, we can become stronger and wiser. He even suggested that we should face adversity with vigor, as an opportunity to learn and gift. In a world full of challenges, how can you see the obstacles in your life in a more positive light? And how can you learn from each experience? Imagine a man named David who is facing a difficult period in his career. He has tried hard to reach his dream position, but has been hampered by a series of failures and insurmountable obstacles. Instead of giving up, David decided to take inspiration from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. He begins to see obstacles as opportunities to grow and strengthen himself. With renewed vigor, he tries to understand every mistake and faces every challenge as a step towards progress. In the process, he finds strength within himself that he never realized before. and those obstacles ultimately help him grow as a stronger and wiser professional. A meaningful life is built on responsibility and conscious presence. How is this reflected in the teachings of Stoicism and meditations? How can conscious presence help us experience life more intensely and meaningfully? Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of living in a state of full presence, taking responsibility for our actions, and living life with integrity. He reflects on how we should be responsible for our choices and how we interact with the world around us. In the Stoic view, how can conscious responsibility and presence help us build better relationships with ourselves and others? How can you focus more on the present moment and live a more meaningful life? Imagine a man named Michael who feels stuck in a boring daily routine. He is used to spending time in front of his gadget screen without really engaging in social interactions or pursuing larger goals. However, after reading Meditations, Michael realized that his life could be more meaningful if he lived more consciously and responsibly. He started practicing to appreciate the little moments in his life more, take responsibility for his decisions, and live life with more passion. As a result, he feels more connected to himself and those around him, experiencing deeper happiness and deeper meaning in his life. This video delves into the philosophy of Stoicism through Marcus Aurelius's work, Meditations. Stoicism teaches principles relevant to navigating life's challenges wisely and calmly. The key points discussed include transient nature of life and the permanence of wisdom. Marcus Aurelius teaches that life is brief, but wisdom endures. Wisdom holds greater value than fleeting pleasures. Controlling reactions to external circumstances. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of controlling our reactions to uncontrollable events. True freedom lies in how we choose to respond. Wisdom in facing obstacles. Obstacles are seen as opportunities for growth. Confronting challenges with enthusiasm and learning from them is integral to spiritual development. Living with responsibility and mindful presence. Stoicism encourages living with integrity, responsibility, and mindful presence, taking control of our choices and reflecting on the present moment. The importance of Stoicism in daily life. Stoicism holds significant relevance in daily life because emotional regulation. Stoicism helps us control emotions and respond wisely, reducing stress and enhancing mental well-being. Resilience in facing challenges. Stoic principles help us shift our view of obstacles as growth opportunities, making us better equipped to face life's difficulties. Improved social relationships. Adopting Stoic wisdom can help build better relationships with others as we learn to respond to situations calmly and empathetically. Attainment of mindful presence. Stoicism encourages living in the present moment, strengthening our connection with ourselves and finding meaning in everyday experiences. The significance of Stoicism in daily life lies in its ability to assist us in facing change and challenges with calmness, wisdom, and productivity. This philosophy provides a robust framework for attaining inner peace and developing resilience in confronting all aspects of life. In following the teachings of Stoicism embodied in Meditations, we can learn to be wiser in dealing with life, control our emotions, grow through obstacles, and live life responsibly. The stories above illustrate how the principles of Stoicism can be applied in real life, helping individuals overcome challenges and reach deeper meaning. The question now is, how will you apply these principles in your life journey? Will you begin to reflect on the meaning of wisdom in everyday life, or how will you live your life more consciously and responsibly? Enjoy exploring and applying the philosophy of Stoicism in your life. By adopting this view, you can find serenity and wisdom in facing every test that life throws at you.